Very welcome back to the show. Now, my next guests came together 8 years ago and formed a singing group with a difference. You don't need any singing ability to join. They just want to connect people through the power of music. And in fact, over the years, these ladies have found singing has greatly benefited their members' mental health and well-being. So please welcome from CÓRus, we have Mary Lo O'Gorman and Yvonne MacDonald. Thank you both very much for coming on the show today. And I have to say, it is very true, because most people, whether they admit it or not, whether it's singing in the shower or whistling, walking down the corridor at work or something like that, you can't be unhappy if you're singing, can you really, Yvonne? It's not something you do if you're sad.
No, and I mean, anecdotally, we've certainly found from our members that they come into our classes and they tell us they come in maybe a bit tired, a bit world weary, having done a tough day in work or whatever, and they walk out an hour and a half later and they're on a high. And it's not... it's even scientifically proven that, you know, you do release the kind of happy hormone, oxytocin, when you're singing, so it's proven.
Yeah. So what way does it actually work, the classes?
So as a member, you arrive and you're given your material, you're given lyrics, and we teach 2 3-part harmony songs every evening. We do physical and vocal warm-ups, where we're learning, you know, teaching techniques and breathing and exercises for the different areas of the body, which you all use for singing. Use 100 muscles when you sing or speak, and that's just in this area here, the mouth, the neck and stuff. So it's full on, and it's reprising, and it's learning, and it's moving as well. You know, everybody leaves with a smile on their faces because they've had such a lovely time.
I mean, I think the thing that was really important to us when we set it up was, I love singing. Mary has an incredible talent, a natural talent. I just love singing for the pure joy of it. But I wouldn't have joined a kind of a more formal choir. One, I was, you know, at that stage, I'm a single mom, so I had my daughter, and didn't have the time. But also couldn't read music. So what we did was we set up CÓRus based on what we wanted, which was just, you know, somewhere to go where you could go along for an hour and a half once a week, improve your singing technique, and just sing for the joy of singing.
And what's the cost involved in it?
So the classes, we do terms, so we follow the kind of school term. So we run from September to May, and it's 120 for a 10-week term, and it's an hour and a half. And then what happens is, if somebody joins one of our classes, say they join in, you know, Rathfarnham on a Tuesday night or a Monday night, and for some reason life gets in the way, they can't go, they can go to any other class, because everything, we follow a curriculum.
So it's 12 quid for the hour and a half, which isn't bad.
And
really.
they can go to as many classes in the week as they want, and some people come to 3 or 4.
Because it is a form of therapy. I know, look at the state of my nails now. I'm a victim to this over Christmas. In my cousin's pub, we decided to take the guitars out and have an impromptu session. So that, but like, people do that, and it does cheer you up. And myself and my sisters knocking off harmonies, singing. Well, one of them can sing. The rest of us are a bit brutal now, to be quite honest, at this point. But it does lift the soul. It really does. And my eldest sister Veronica, she's got a beautiful voice, but she went to a musical the other day and she came out just bopping. She said, yeah, I needed this. This is my therapy. Music is my therapy. But there's something hugely therapeutic about music.
Absolutely. And I mean, that's where the science, I think, Elaine, is actually coming out now. And they really are beginning to prove that it's so beneficial for people. You know, there was research done from the University of Limerick, which is fantastic, only last year, where they looked at, I think it was the largest international research, at people who are in choirs and singing groups and what have you, and everybody reported a reduction of stress, feeling happier, loneliness alleviated. I mean, we've had some fantastic stories, you know, groups of people who met in our classes who now go on holidays together, they kind of have dinners, you know, great bonding. And that's a physiological effect of singing. Apparently, when you breathe with another person in time, you actually start to create a physiological kind of bonding.
I suppose in this day and age as well, I mean, most people are connecting through social media now and not actually in person. So the opportunities for people to meet up in clubs and those sorts of situations, they don't really exist anymore in many forms. So this is an ideal way to do that.
Because once we get them in, they stay, because there is so much going on. You know, even the achievement of learning a 2 3-part harmony song, songs that they never thought that they would ever get to sing. is just such a booster to the confidence, self-confidence as well.
What do you do if someone's really brutal and they're singing flat and they're dragging the whole 2 hours down there?
We don't tut, we don't do anything, and everybody can sing. We don't require people to
have a skill.
No. And when you're singing with large groups, you know, it doesn't matter if there's a bum note here or there, that's okay.
And we even have, you know, members who would say to us that they might have been told not to sing when they were in primary school, or to stand in the back or whatever. And whereas we kind of give them permission to come along and just sing really for the joy of it, and they will get better. And with our, you know, teaching and the techniques that we teach in class, people's ear gets better over a period of time.
If you're exercising any part of your body for any reason, you can't but improve.
It's a muscle at the end of the day, really,
isn't it? It's a muscle, exactly, absolutely.
So there's hope for us all.
Oh yeah,
without a doubt. Without a doubt.
So if people want to get involved in this, how do they do that?
Well, our website, www.CÓRus, and it's CORUS.ie. That has anybody can come along and try out a free class. They don't have to commit to join. They can just register their interest in whatever class, come along, sit in on a class, and we've got them by the end.
Have a bit of fun.
I've all these choir songs from school popping through my head now. La 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 la.
Well, we sing everything from Doris Day to Jessie J, and everything in between.
It's a really eclectic.
Wow.
Really
and what's the age group you have?
Everything from early 20s up to mid-80s, isn't that right?
And that's really fun.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
And a nice sense of community as well, that's sometimes lost in the more urban areas now. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me in the show today. Well done, and that's such a fantastic organisation. Thank you very much for joining us. Now, time